Welcome back, folks. You are looking at a chart of gold, okay, 15-minute chart. And I have posted on my Twitter profile what I see as the next draw on liquidity. Okay, it's down here. You can see the equal lows there. Everybody is going to be trying to pick the bottom, okay? You don't want to be picking tops or bottoms. You just want to let the market show you its hand, okay? So I am simply waiting for time, okay? So I've got two levels marked on my chart. That's the bottom there, where I feel is the draw on liquidity. This is kind of where we are right now. I've marked out a fair value gap. And I've marked out where my 9:30 p.m. best time to trade for me, from my experience, okay, for the Asia session. And that's typically what I will do. I will simply mark out a line in terms of the time for the next session that I'm interested in. And now I'm just waiting, right? I'm just waiting for that time. And I'm looking for a setup, a signature in line with my directional bias. You know my directional bias. I've mentioned it over the weekend. We've come into a nice level yesterday, okay? We've come below Friday's low, which is all I was looking for, okay? That's Friday's low there. We obviously, we shot through that quite significantly, okay? We can see there's lots of liquidity still residing below, equal lows there. And so I'm still directionally biased to the downside. Everyone else is trying to pick the bottom, okay? So can I be wrong? Absolutely I can be wrong. Am I going to just short just because I think it's going down there? No way. I'm going to be waiting for the time for the session, within the session that I want to be trading. I'm going to start with Asia, 9:30 p.m. I'm going to be looking for my bearish signature. That could be a bearish order block. That could be a bearish breaker. That could be a bearish fair value gap. That could be taking liquidity and then reversing. It could be coming into this fair value gap that I've highlighted, okay? We are creating equal highs just here, okay, at the current level. So we might go down at the early first hour. I want to see manipulation, right? We might go down, then 8 p.m. we go up, okay? And I kind of want to see a pump for the dump, right? This already, I think, is the beginning of the pump for the dump, right? This is all yesterday PM session, okay? So, and I'm just looking at the market. Where can this go into? What's the risk of just putting my short on right now? Let's think about that. People don't look at signatures. They don't look at time. They just think, okay, we're at a high. They think this is resistance. I'll just short right now. And it well could be the resistance level, and we well could go down from there. But where's the confirmation? Okay? To me, just shorting like that without any setup, that's just gambling. That's not really trading the markets. So where could this go up to? We could fill in this gap. Okay, what else do we see? We could go, let's see, we could go and continue higher. There's a gap up here. Okay, we could go all the way up here. Okay, we could go to any one of these gaps. There's a gap up here. So why would why, and there's even a gap right up here. You see, that's the risk, right? That's the risk by shorting early without time on your side and without confirmation of a signature for the direction that you want to trade in. So just imagine that you felt this was the level and you just shorted, and the market could go all the way up to here, over 550 pips. The market could be hitting there and using all this as liquidity. Okay, so you've got to really understand the risk in any position, any trade you want to take. You want that confirmation, and even after confirmation, you still can be wrong. I can be wrong as well, okay? And so we have to manage our risk. Now, this whole thing could be bullish. We've come in, we've taken out a lot of liquidity. We've got, right now, this is bullish order flow, okay? 9:30, we could get a bullish signal from this gap, for a long, right? Yesterday, even though it was bearish bias, you saw that I took lots of longs as well. I will trade the market in both directions, okay? So 9:30, we could be coming down here for a bullish setup to go higher, okay? This here is a dump. So could this be the dump for the pump? I don't think so. I am bearish, but the key is what session is going to provide that bearish signature to go down here if in fact we are going lower. Asia could come down into here to go higher, right? Take out some of these folks who are already short and haven't closed from yesterday. Asia could, Asia, London, we could retrace this move up, right? This is the dump and that could be the pump, okay? We have consolidation here. Right now, order flow is bullish. So I need to look at what my setups are at the right time, okay? I'm going to take off all these shadings now, and all I'm doing is I'm waiting for Asia 9:30 p.m. I've got my line there, and I want the market to tell me what it's doing, right? Is it going to 8 p.m. dump into this? If 8 p.m., which is that first hour of the Asia session, okay, still an hour away, if that comes down here and dumps, right, that's going to be the manipulation. It might start coming down, going up at 9:30 into here. That means it's building liquidity. 9:30 down into this gap. To me, that would be a long. I'm not sure if I will take that long. Okay, I need to look at it. I want to see what has it done to get down there? What liquidity has it generated that I can then target for a move back up? Okay. So that's what you've got to do when you plan your day. You've got to sit down, look at the charts, think about the different scenarios, but the ultimate objective is to wait for a confirmed signature in the direction that you want to trade at the right time. Okay. Higher time frame, we are bearish. Okay. But that doesn't mean there won't be opportunities for scalps in either direction, as you saw me take yesterday. Okay, so I hope this video was useful. If I do take any trades, I'll journal them on my Twitter profile as I normally do. Okay, and I'll mark up the charts. I will now talk with you in a future video.